it's Miss Lexi. Today I'm going to be talking about measurement using the metric system. So what we're going to be talking about today is centimeters and meter sticks. So a centimeter is really little. You can see that a centimeter is about the size of a ladybug. We also can estimate a centimeter to be about the width of a pinky. So if I put my pinky on this ruler, you can see that it's about the width of 1 centimeter. Okay, this ruler goes all the way up to 30 centimeters, which is about 1 foot. When we talk about a meter stick, that's 100 centimeters. So we would have to put 100 of our pinkies lined up to make a meter stick. And we usually estimate a meter stick to be about the width of a doorway. So when you look around your home, you might see a doorway and you can think that's about the size of a meter stick. It's a little bit longer than a yardstick. Okay, so if we're going to measure with centimeters, we're going to get a number that's a lot bigger than when we measured with inches. When we measured with inches, we can maybe measure a deck of cards. And if I measured with my inches, I lined up with the end because that's our 0 next to our 1. We line it up to 0 and we can see that this deck of cards is about 3.5 inches long. All right, because our inch is pretty big. But if we're looking at centimeters, they're a lot smaller. And if I'm going to measure the length of this box of or deck of cards, we see that it's about 9 centimeters long. All right, so it's a lot more centimeters to measure the distance of this deck of cards. Okay, the same thing if we were going to measure a pen. If I would line up my pen with the end of my ruler, you can see that it's lined up with this as 0, and it goes to almost 7 inches. But if we measure with centimeters, and I line my pen up with 0, right down here, it's lined right up, we see that our pen is about 17 centimeters long. Okay, so it's a bigger number because our centimeters are smaller. So when we're measuring something that's smaller than a ruler or smaller than what we would think of a foot, then we're going to be using centimeters for sure. But even if it's something a little bit bigger, we may have to use 2 of these. But we're not going to try to use our meter stick because that's really wide. That's as wide as your doorway. Okay? So when you're working at home, think about that. Remember that a centimeter is about the distance of the width of your pinky. And the length of a meter stick is about the width of a doorway. Okay? So our centimeters, teeny tiny, about the size of a ladybug. And it takes 100 of them to make 1 meter stick. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys. Look around your home, see if you can try to measure or estimate how long something is or how wide something is, thinking about how many centimeters or how many meter sticks it might take to make that length. Okay, so I hope this helps, and check out some of my other videos as well. See you guys.